On n'est pas.
T'as dit que ça allait te charger.
Entre guillemets, normalement ouais, hein, parce que si tu veux là où je bosse, on est en train de transférer de la cam d'un entrepôt à un autre.
Ah
Et,
ouais.
ouais. Et ça va être moi qui va me charger de ces transferts.
Ah d'accord.
Enfin, pas physiquement, hein, et je vais entre guillemets
Ouais.
stocker informatiquement tout le reste, quoi. Je vais m'assurer que, enfin, faut que je fasse contrôler que tout arrive bien, m'assurer que on reçoit tout, m'assurer que ça part bien dans le bon endroit, etc.
D'accord. Bon, je vois.
Je vais devoir suivre à distance, quoi. Ça va me changer d'habitude.
Genre, je lance une super attaque de croc et puis il miss, quoi. C'est genre, tu vois, elle prépare l'attaque épique et puis t'entends le petit bruit là, tu vois,
Ouais,
quand t'as miss.
et lol, Angelica. Son Taito, elle l'a bien appris avec Kirika, hein.
Ah ouais,
C'était jamais mentionné jusqu'à maintenant, mais je viens de le voir là.
je vois.
Et bien sûr, hein, ça allait pas être n'importe qui allait lui apprendre, hein. Honnêtement, je le savais, hein. Honnêtement, je le savais, mais ça allait pas être n'importe qui allait lui apprendre, comme je dis. Genre, tu sais, elle a rencontré Zane, tu sais. Enfin, elle a rencontré Zine en route et pouf, il lui a fait, oh, vas-y, je t'aime bien, viens, on boit un petit coup de verre, un coup, et puis je t'apprends, hein.
俺の番だな。
Non. It's mine.
Ok, il se buffe à mort.
Par contre, j'ai pas pigé les Ceyland, qu'est-ce qu'ils font, Rémi Firia. Enfin, je veux dire, c'est quoi
Ah.
l'activité de leur activité, quoi.
Honnêtement, je ne sais pas.
Bon, je vais en apprendre un peu plus tard, de toute façon. Dans ma lecture
Ouais, moi
personnelle.
non plus. Ouais. Dis-toi bien que bon, j'essaie de comprendre un maximum, mais j'essaie. Je ne saurais pas non plus faire mieux que toi.
Bon, tu comprends déjà plus de choses. Moi, je
Ouais,
peux
je
lire,
comprends
mais
pas mal, donc c'est...
je peux lire,
Ouais.
mais je peux pas forcément comprendre. Je peux lire certains trucs, mais pas forcément comprendre.
Ouais. Maintenant, bon, pour être honnête, si j'avais un peu plus de patience, je pourrais prendre des snapshots de toutes les lignes et lire les romages, mais putain, tu t'imagines le temps qu'il me faudrait pour faire le jeu, quoi.
C'est ça.
C'est un peu abusé, quoi. Donc, tu vois, j'essaye de... Quand je vois qu'il y a un moment vraiment crucial, qu'il n'y a pas de voix, ou alors un moment que j'aime bien et que j'ai envie de savoir ce qui se passe, ben, là, je le fais, mais sinon...
Oh,
Voilà.
ouais.
Tu, 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 tu.
Tu. Qui dit ça que tenderness.
Oh, breaking the law.
Breaking the world pour assez. Ah bah
Oh
voilà,
putain, quoi, on les
ça,
a.
ça avait fait longtemps que ça l'avait pas fait.
De quoi?
Mon PC il vient de me refaire
Un blue screen ou
un
quoi?
blue screen of death, ouais.
Oh
Pas,
putain,
pas un
merde.
blue screen of death, mais tu sais, ou WHEA, je sais pas quoi, error là.
Putain, quoi. Oh mon
Ça me
dieu.
saoule, ça me saoule.
Ouais, j'imagine, putain, quoi. En plus, c'est tout nouveau, quoi. Tout nouveau PC, cher et tout. LOL, quoi.
Mm,
Asus, plutôt Asus, ouais.
c'est ça.
Désolé, mais là, je trouve ça un peu fort de café quand même, quoi. Et en plus, quoi, il n'y a pas de service après-vente ou quoi, il n'y a pas un... Enfin, il y a pas... Peut-être que la garantie ne peut pas fonctionner avec ça, je ne sais pas.
Je sais
Je ne
pas,
sais pas
mais
importe.
faut que je vois. Faut que je vois parce que ça a l'air de, ça a pas vraiment l'air de. Enfin, ça a l'air d'être de réglage quoi. C'est pas un problème quoi.
Ah ouais,
Ça a
c'est
surtout.
comme
Enfin,
bizarre.
ouais voilà, ça me saoule, mais ça a surtout l'air d'avoir besoin de réglage je pense.
Ouais, d'accord. Comme chiant. Ça veut dire que la machine n'est même pas optimisée et réglée pour le client, quoi. C'est quoi ce genre de logique? Je sais pas, moi ça me tue. Franchement. Quand tu dépenses une somme pareille pour un ordinateur, ben, il faut au moins qu'il soit prêt à l'utilisation, quoi.
C'est ça.
C'est pas ça normal. Bon, j'ai plus de CP du tout. Voilà.
Tu sais, limite, tu retournes à Windows 7, au moins ça marchait très bien.
Ouais. Le problème aussi, par contre, on dit ça en rigolant, mais ça dépend des machines et de la génération, parce que Windows 7 est optimisé pour des machines de la génération de Windows 7, quoi, on va dire.
Mm,
Donc tu serais surpris parfois de voir que, par exemple, tu foutrais Windows 7 sur ta machine et ce serait encore pire, quoi.
c'est ça.
C'est ça que je veux dire. C'est le problème, hein. C'est les ordinateurs.
Ouais, malheureusement.
Pour ça, il faut quand même être honnête. On peut dire PC Master Race tant qu'on veut, mais parfois ça peut être un cauchemar, hein, les ordinateurs.
C'est pour ça, c'est bien pour ça que les avis ils sont si partagés. Hein. T'achètes un PC, tu sais même pas s'il va marcher en fait.
C'est ça, hein. Exactement.
Mais bon, après, comme je dis, c'est. Comme ils le disent si bien, c'est une histoire de réglage et puis paf quoi. Mais, en attendant,
Enfin,
t'achètes
c'est
le
pas
truc.
du tout simple.
Voilà, quoi. C'est ça. Ouais.
Puis c'est pas non plus. Ouais.
À base de aller dans le registre de commandes, de taper des commandes, vérifier pourquoi vérifier pourquoi ça a bugué, retourner en arrière, paramétrer des pilotes, tout ça. Va te faire enculer quoi, c'est bon.
C'est ça. Yep.
On dit faut paramétrer. Enfin, on dit merde. On dit certes le client il est roi, mais bah là en attendant il est pas servi quoi. Je veux bien être patient avec certains trucs, mais sur ça c'est abusé quoi. Tu sais quand t'achètes le produit tu viens de l'avoir et puis basta quoi. Ça devrait pas être comme ça.
T'as envie de l'utiliser, quoi.
C'est ça.
C'est logique, hein. Je comprends ta frustration.
Pour ça j'ai pas envie de me casser les couilles encore là. Je le laisse tourner et puis je vois je vois et puis basta.
Bah ouais.
Quand j'aurai envie de me mettre, ben voilà, je m'y mettrai dessus. Mais en attendant, j'utilise et puis oh bah tiens, ça a redémarré, puis voilà quoi. Nique ta race.
Ouais. Tu C'est un truc que je ne savais pas.
世界の命運を左右できるほどの
Apparemment, en termes de
すごい計
streaming
画を考
jeux
えられる
vidéo, la
天才だから
PS4
って
normale, elle stream en
それ
720
と
sur
これは
YouTube et
話
tout
が
ça,
別
et
じゃ
la
ない
Pro en 1080. Ça, je savais pas.
Bah,
après, ça.
la mienne, elle stream en maximum 720, 60 FPS. hein.
Ouais, c'est ça. Et apparemment, la Pro, elle fait 1080 en streaming.
何百万人も死んじゃうような一
Mais
手
je
を
stream pas de ma PS4
平
Pro,
気で
mais
打
bon,
てるわけ
c'est,
ないでしょ
on va dire, intéressant. J'aime bien quand il dit ça, là. Wow. Pantagruel.
The fan
Feel
de
the...
Yakuza.
Oh wait, wrong game. Hey Kev, feel the... Oh wait, wrong game.
La phrase typique de Yakuza. Kagatekoi.
C'est ça, Kakatekoi.
Avec la grosse voix là.
C'est ça comme il le dit là, Kiryu.
C'est ça.
C'est génial.
Contre Kiseki la première fois. If you don't come at me, I'll come at you.
C'est génial.
Tout ce que t'es en train de dire là, je m'en fous. Si tu veux pas venir, ok. Mais moi, je vais venir vers toi, je vais te défoncer. C'est limite ça qu'il lui dit, quoi.
Yakuza. Oh shit. Ouais, chouette série. Oh yeah. Morata. Aussi, j'ai compris pourquoi l'animation est revenue où elle était avec la fin avec Alissa et Rin. C'est parce qu'en fait, c'est Sharon qui est revenue, alors du coup, ben, elle est plus apaisée, on va dire. Je pense que c'est ça en tout cas. C'est quoi ça? Hein? Oh, d'accord. Ok. Ah, ici.
Oh.
Oh. Chaque fois quand il dit ok ou qu'il est en train d'écouter quelqu'un parler. Oh. Pure vol. C'est une fois, je me souviens, il y a longtemps, enfin il y a quand même déjà assez longtemps maintenant, quand Yakuza 0 avait été annoncé en Occident sur PS4, j'avais mis un commentaire dans le trailer de Sega, j'avais mis entre guillemets en majuscule I'm a man the game. Et puis t'as plein de gens qui avaient mis mon commentaire. Je crois que j'ai jamais eu autant de j'aime sur un commentaire, j'ai genre 1000 pouces, pouces bleus ou un truc comme ça. Bon, deuxième boss sur 4. Oh shit. Oui, allô? Oui? Oui? 119 stars, c'est bizarre. Peut-être, je sais pas. Ça va, ok. Ça va. À tout à l'heure, hein. Bientôt, oui. Bientôt. Voilà. Désolé pour l'interruption.
Pas grave.
Allez, on y va. Let's go. Deuxième boss. Alors. Qu'est-ce que je ferais bien? Il y a un trophée, je ne sais pas pourquoi, en plein milieu du combat.
Ça doit être quelque chose de relié au combat.
Ouais. Peut-être un bonus de trophée lié au bonus de stratégie, je sais pas.
Peut-être. Ça pue, franchement.
Qu'est-ce qui pue?
Non, c'est pas ça, mais... Elle est name drop et tu sais, tu la vois même pas, quoi, tu sais.
Ah ouais, tu parles de...
Ouais.
Ouais.
C'est naze. En plus, bah, tu vois, bah, il y a Altina en plus, bah voilà. Tu vois Lloyd et... Il y a Altina aussi, c'était l'occasion pour interagir, quoi. Et... T'as que dalle.
T'as beaucoup d'occasions manquées, je trouve, dans ce
Ouais,
jeu.
que dalle. Ça me saoule.
Je te comprends. Il y a beaucoup de choses qui me saoulent aussi avec ce jeu.
Oh putain de merde.
Hein?
Regarde, je suis en train de jouer à Vantage Master et j'ai de la donne.
En tout cas, je peux te confirmer, mais tu le sais sûrement déjà, on va retourner à Crossbell.
Oh ouais, je sais bien, ouais. Je sais, il y a un truc, il y a un coffre que tu peux rouvrir que là-bas et tu l'as pas encore, je l'ai pas encore ouvert.
Ok, ouais, c'est la prochaine mission pour moi, c'est Crossbell.
Oh putain, encore des suicide lead, fait chier.
Là, c'est belle. On va sauvegarder. Je sens un même boss arriver. C'est parti. On va essayer.
Ah, me suis gouré, fais chier. Ah bah c'est pas grave, je crois que c'est fini. Ouais, c'est bon, j'ai gagné.
Nice. Nice.
Je commence à ressentir les limites de mon master là, sur Vantage. Et ça, c'est mauvais. Ça veut dire qu'il va falloir que je commence à changer. Hein. Quoique, c'est peut-être mon deck. Je crois que j'ai pas assez de cartes puissantes. Sachant que j'ai un pool assez grand. En tout cas, niveau eau, je suis bien servi en tout cas. Niveau feu, bof. J'ai pas le faucon entre guillemets de feu là. Le faucon de feu il déchire, c'est une très bonne carte. Ah, yo Stranger, how's it going? Et au niveau vent, je suis quand même bien servi aussi. Mais peut-être que, mais j'ai pas trop besoin de changer le vent.
Ah ouais.
Ouais. Expel. Bon, on va réessayer comme ça, écoute. I see. So, how's it feeling?
Oh shit.
Ah, Max, on t'appelle.
Oh,
Sur le
On
chat.
m'appelle.
Ah,
attends,
on
je
t'a
vais
dit
voir si...
Hello.
Hello. How's it going?
灰色の騎士の有名は共和国でも知れ渡っておる。まあさすがに悪名としてだがね。
I guess I should start with Yakuza 6 then. New battle system feels heavier in my opinion. From the looks of it. I can feel that by the way you dodge, the way the attacks feels. Though the hit action, some of them really feel like downgrades. Like going back to what Yakuza 3 and 4 and 5 were. I mean, I don't mind them being short, but you know, some of them are a bit too simple. You know, that punch on the floor, or that big head drop on the floor too.
ようやく会えたな。
お目にかかれて嬉しいです。実はティータさんやジョゼットさんからリーンさんのお話は聞いておりまして。
Yeah, when I see what I was doing with Yakuza Kiwami and what I see that can perform what that can be performed in Yakuza Kiwami 2, I feel like very huge downgrade.
それにオリバルト殿下からも。
Yakuza 6 is even worse, actually.
Yeah, I know. That's why I should start with Yakuza 6.
Yeah, to feel the improvement, not the downgrade. You will feel the biggest downgrade first, which is better, I guess, yeah.
Yep. I will see the Korean version.
Yeah. One thing I know about the Yakuza 6 because I watched a let's play back when it came out in Japan. There is very few quests. Like you don't have that much side stories and stuff. Kind of sucks.
Though I'll give it to Yakuza 6. It has very, very, very good boss tracks. Yakuza Kiwami 2, meh. I like the fight against. I didn't watch a lot of them, but a lot of them have been reused. But I like the one on Shindo and the final boss team. Ah yes, I think it's more like let's say, nah, it's mostly the same game, but I guess it runs differently from what I see. I mean karaoke.
I think I know what you mean. Yeah.
Well, I think we're going to get attacked on the Pantagruel.
No shit.
I think we'll fight Cedric and company, Cedric and Charlie. I saw some pics.
I'm not gonna say anything, not too much, because I say too much on my own usually. So.
I'm gonna need to prepare though, because I don't know what party would be forced on me. But I don't want to prepare right now though. I want to see if I should prepare and who I should prepare. Ah, really? They changed UFO catcher? They made it more rigged? Ah, I see. I guess it's kinda like real life then? You know, the rigged machine. YouTube.
Oh. Nice, another track from the Super Orange album.
Kind of like Sen 4. We mostly enjoy the game, but we complain a lot about it with Max.
Yeah, we do. Really do.
We complain a lot, but we are enjoying the game.
Yeah. Honestly, as much as I hate with a passion what Falcom has done with the whole, stupid bonding thing in this game, especially Sen 4, I still love it.
Cassius, though, looks kind of different here. He looks more fierce. He looks more fierce.
He does.
Not the cool dad anymore. He looks very fierce.
But yeah, basically, for all the things I hate about Sen 4, there's a lot of things I love too, so it just, I guess it balances.
Brave Steel track. I think it's the battle theme, the regular one.
What do you mean?
Stranger said that he just discovered Brave Steel track, and
the Brave Steel isn't it the Sen 3 battle song music? I mean,
I don't remember though. It's the battle theme from Sen 3. Okay.
I was listening to Spotify today, and yeah, it's the Sen no Kiseki 3 battle theme.
I don't even know why, but I can't remember it. No, I forgot. I just remember now. I tend to forget when it's not Get Over the Barrier. Just kidding. Shots fired!
Honestly, I think Sen 1 and 2 have some real masterpieces. Even, I mean, the Super Orange album, especially since they use the tracks as well in Sen 4.
Yeah.
Especially myself as a, guitar player, I just really, I guess I just fanboy on these things.
For some reason, I only remember the beginning. I forgot the rest. I mean, Brave Steel.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh wow, is it like the second time we see you in cafe? No, then play with the spreadsheet if you want.
Oh crap. Oh crap.
I see. Okay, no problem then. Good luck in the Kamakura. Oh, so after we get attacked on the Pantagruel, the game switched to part 3, I guess. So yeah, Shunja.
Yeah.
Enjoy your evening. Back to French we go. By the way, Max, will you take Smash Bros?
Smash Bros. If you play it, yeah, I'll try.
Nah,
I mean, I'll try to play it.
I think it won't be fun for me, but yeah. Nah, I would play it for sure. I'll play it.
When is it coming out?
In 5 days, but I won't be playing until Christmas.
Yeah, I don't have any money left anyway, so probably in January is when I'll pick it up.
I see.
Oh crap, Green went full berserk mode. Oh, I forgot about that. Well,
Yeah,
shit.
Like I said, I'll only get it on Christmas, since I would be offering it on Christmas.
Yeah, I won't be able even on Christmas, but yeah, January will be fine. I mean, I probably will suck balls at the game, but as long as we're having fun, I don't care even if I lose all the time. Honestly.
A blind man fights against a confirmed guy.
Yeah, exactly. Finally, I beat him. I know I have still one boss fight left though. You know, when I think about it, the last time I played Smash was on the GameCube back in the day.
I played a lot of the 3DS version.
Oh, since I don't know anything about the new Smash, do you think there's going to be like Xenoblade characters in it?
From the leaks, Hikari will be appearing as a spirit, but not playable.
Oh, that sucks.
But not even Homura or Rex. But Rex only has an outfit for Mii's, you know, the custom characters.
Oh, so he's just an outfit, not
Yeah.
an actual character. That's
Yeah.
a shame.
There's only the first protagonist of the first game,
Oh,
Shulk. Like he was in 3DS and Wii U version.
oh, I'm disappointed. I'm also surprised because I mean, those are Nintendo exclusive characters, but whatever.
Indeed.
Also Hikari, but not Omura. That's kind of strange.
Yep. Probably because Hikari is more popular in Japan.
Maybe they love their tsunderes after all, I guess.
And I think even on the net, Hikari is pretty much preferred.
Yeah. The Japanese do love their tsunderes. I mean, I guess she's not that bad of a tsundere though. at the end of the game at least. She's pretty chill at the end of the game, if you remember.
Yep. She changes
I like
quite
both
fast,
personally. I like both, but
Yep.
I like my sweet diabetes, so I guess I have a slight preference for Homura. I mean, they call her Pyra or whatever, but... Arimaru! Oredine! I just love the way they call their knights. But it's time for some trance, if you know what I'm saying.
Doomsday?
Trance music.
Yes, Doomsday.
Yeah, it's not Doomsday, but Doomsday trance. With all the bass. Right? God damn it.
Angelica and her lollies.
What's going on here? I kind of miss the Transcend Beat song. I think it was the best Divine Knight in my opinion.
I like the Sentry theme though.
It's nice too, yeah. But I miss Transcend Beat.
Yeah, same. It had that youthful stuff.
Yeah.
It had that new vibe, let's say. Since in Sen 2, I mean in Sen 1 there wasn't any particular tracks for it.
No.
In Sen 2, it fits the situation that you just had a new weapon, so you have a new way of fighting.
Yep, exactly.
But let's say starting Sen 3, they all started to use the nostalgia vibe or sad vibe. We kind of lost the energy.
Yep, indeed. That is true. What the fuck did I just do? Oh.
Probably that's why I tend to not remember them.
Probably, yeah. Honestly, like Transcend Beat, I remember it very well, but the one from Century, I kind of, it's kind of, I don't remember the song very well. Strangely enough. I don't know. I do, but not like in detail, I guess.
Oh wow, Kevin and Reese even get name drop here.
Wow, Reen and Crow both like attacking in their knights is kind of awesome.
I think it's the same attack as they were using in Sensu, right?
Yeah, yeah. It's really awesome, I love it.
Yeah, it's better than the free attack we got. It's kinda lazy in my opinion.
Yep.
You know, combination of attack and one final attack with repeated projectile. It's kinda stupid.
Yep, exactly.
I mean, Riot Combo was a combined craft for Randy and Tio, I think, if I recall correctly. and it just became a robot attack.
Yeah. Wow, 2 in a row, that's awesome. Okay, I think I beat the last boss of the chapter. Nice. I got a trophy for maxing Anissa, apparently. Yeah. Are you surprised? No, you're not.
Nope. To be honest, in my part, it's gonna probably be either me and Alisa, or either me and Laura.
Yeah, same actually. Laura is following right next to her.
Because I tend to use her abilities on the robot fights, or Musei. Musei is a real boon on this fight, in my opinion. Since she has the 30% heal for the team.
Yeah, she does.
It allows for a more aggressive style.
Oh, emotional moment.
No problem.
Someone's dying.
So did you just fight a knight?
Yeah.
I think it's Rutger, right? I know
it's Fee's arc. Actually, it's Fee's arc, so you should know.
I know who's gonna be next, and you're not gonna like it.
What do you mean? Who's gonna die next?
Yep.
Oh, okay. I'm not gonna like it. I'm assuming it's a character I like?
No. To say it plainly, she has a hood.
Oh, fuck!
And she goes with a very horrible way.
Oh.
I don't know if she's next though, but she's very close to me.
Okay, yeah. Now this is the end of the chapter, so I'm assuming, or according to the guide. So I guess it's gonna be in the next one, in part 2 of Act 3.
I hate how she goes, but like I think to get rid of key figures of Ouroboros, you have to get some very powerful stuff going on against them.
Yeah, I see.
And that's what it is.
Well, at least there's going to be some weight to... with stuff like that. Weight to the story, I mean, some weight. I remember us talking about, like, no one dying and that kind of stuff in the war. It's not the war, but you know. But I'm gonna hate it, I know. If you say so, I'm not. It's gonna be the case. But yeah, someone's dying. Omae wa mou shindeiru. Don't you? Welcome to Kevin's stream where Max is playing one chapter ahead and spoiling you at the same time. No.
Nah, I'm spoiling myself anyway, so it's fine. That's pretty sad. Yep. the way she goes is very horrible. I'm very disgusted at the way they did it.
Especially since you had lots of respect for that character, right?
I'll probably put up a Yakuza 0 if you know what I mean.
Oh yeah.
For Tachibana.
Yeah.
It really hurt me though.
Yeah.
If you remember, it even happened on stream.
Yeah.
and
the thing with Tachibana.
Even you too, if I recall correctly though.
Yeah, it really hit me hard with Tachibana. Like really hard. I was pissed to no end, and I was also very sad at the same time.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's just fiction, but it's actually, you know, getting invested in those games is actually a good thing. And I don't know, when you get to like characters and they go that way, it's like...
Seriously? She just put up a reverse win anyway, but yeah, what were you saying?
I was just saying, you know, with Tachibana, I was talking about Tachibana, and I really liked the character, so when that happened, I was really, you know, pissed and sad at the same time.
Yeah.
S! Wow, I got an S rank! Whee!
And even for Makoto.
Yeah, Makoto, yeah. Of course, that's a huge part of it as well. And he was such a true friend to Kiryu, so seeing that was like, holy shit. I mean, he was a guy with a lot of health issues and stuff, and you know, fighting for everything, and then going this way was like so. I finished the chapter. Woohoo! Now I get my bonding event with Alisa. Yay!
Finally.
Finally. Yeah. I'm 75 hours into the game.
You're 75 hours only?
Only, yeah. Keep in mind, I'm in very easy mode.
I'm in 85 hours in the game.
Yeah, but you're playing on Nightmare.
I don't see the difference though.
Well, you know, you have to keep in mind that chapter 1, I blazed through it like super fast. I skipped everything. Indeed. I didn't do any quests in it. I only started to follow the guide in chapter 2, so Act 2. So sadly, that one really. I mean, I don't mind, but I gained a lot of time because of that.
Indeed.
I was just pissed. I was not enjoying the game in chapter 1, to be honest. I was like, you know, I'm not gonna get a platinum anyway, so I was like, whatever, I'll just breeze through Act 1.
Quoi? Non.
Yeah, it's going to be her turn now. I saw her just now in the picture.
She was such the hype, and to see her go like that just saddens me.
Yeah. I can imagine that.
But
I mean, I'm sure I'm gonna be pissed as well.
yeah, like I said, I'll probably put up a Yakuza 0 again.
Yeah, 0 all over again. I'm assuming that means they went overboard just like in 0 in a sense, if you know what I mean by overboard. I just put I forgot I put a huge Mishi head on Elise because I think, I don't care, I'll just put it this way.
It's starting to be pretty long to fight close on Ponto. I've been playing her for 5 minutes, I guess.
Oh, I can get chair. Hell yeah. Let's get chair. That's just awesome.
I lost again.
Oh.
それでは始めましょう。
I'm not good at this game though. I mean Ponto. It's fun, but I'm not good at it.
Let's save. Okay, it's bonding event time. Maybe I'll wait actually. Because this is the last chapter. I believe I am at the last regular chapter. Okay, 2 quests. That's not enough. I just love how I reported my quests as if I did something, but I didn't do anything. And she's like, oh man, that must have been a lot of work. And I didn't do anything.
Yeah, I did that too. But
Oh yeah. Right. Oh, it is so funny. Anyway, let's I'll just hang out now in the game and just do whatever. I might actually want to wait to do the morning events like I did in the last chapter and do it at the end of the quests. I'll see. I want to keep the best for last, I guess. This time. I guess. Let's see, what can I put on channel? Oh, she has a few costumes. I just took that towel. Enforcer costume and made which is pretty hot.
Whoops, I'm dead, I think.
Oopsies.
Not done yet. Oops. Whoops, I'm dead now. Or not. Ah! Okay. Really? Hey, she's really good at this game though. Finally, I won. After 3 tries. I should try to get good. But yeah, man, I'll be honest about the Yakuza 0. I think to bring back the Yakuza 0 topic, Tachibana hit me way harder than the death of Crow. I mean,
Yeah.
it was tragic at that time, but I don't know. It's not like
I
I
think I
don't feel
know.
anything, but uh, it's not like I'm insensitive or something, but uh, I I almost didn't feel anything.
Hmm.
I was like, oh, like yeah, I was like, oh, too bad. I mean, it was sad. I noticed that it was sad, but not the same as Tachibana.
I think also with Tachibana, the thing to keep in mind is in Kiseki, there is this like very fantasy vibe and everything. When you see Yakuza, the way things are portrayed are more like it's very like the way he died was very brutal and very cruel. Where cruel, it's like, well, yeah, he got pierced, but I don't know, it just doesn't feel. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
And also, Tachibana's death was also, let's say, way more tragic because there was way more odds on it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I agree.
It was like they just destroyed the last hope.
Yep, exactly.
And the way you see that those burly men just let's say get sad about it, it's very more powerful.
Yeah,
You know,
indeed.
they're always into murder stuff, and they just go like, I'll avenge you. I'll make them burn.
Exactly.
Kiseki!
On that punch.
But in Yakuza Kiwami too, there was another death that didn't hit me as hard as I would think it would. It was Reina.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I really liked her, and even the way she gets thrown at you. I mean, the body, if you remember the cutscene, that thing was very hard, but since let's say the death just happened off screen, I think it was harder for me to feel anything from it. And also the way she acted, that I won't say it helped me in not feeling about her, but what she did was kind of stupid though.
Yeah.
I understand why she did it, but fortunately she came back to reason, but it was too late. So let's say she paid the price for it.
Yep.
I'm not saying that she deserved it, but since it happened off screen, it's hard to feel something about it.
I know what you mean, yeah.
Even Shinji's death was a bit more sad, since he's basically dying in front of you, and after being such a good bro for Kiryu.
Yep.
And when you meet him again in Yakuza 0, the way it shows him admiring Kiryu, it it's really nice to see him in Kiwami.
Oh yeah. Well, I guess I'll do the bonding event, whatever. And after that, crossbow time! I hate the fact that the gifts in crossbow are trade items, so you need to trade it, you cannot buy it normally. I hope I have what I need.
There are a lot of presents that you need to trade.
Yeah.
And even some costume you need to trade something. But it's easy to find, it's really in the city, usually.
Okay.
And yeah, like you were saying, Ellie is teasing Alyssa about the email exchange they had.
Yeah. With the sword on. Even on the ship she was saying, oh yeah, the ring I heard so much about.
Yeah.
And then she's like, oh, Ellie-san.
There's no other one who gets something like this. So that's why she's implied canon.
Yep. Yeah, she's still getting those kind of teasing scenes. The grandpa as well. The grandpa is in the following chapter is also teasing Elisa about this. And she gets mad, of course.
We need to see that trope change just for once.
Yeah.
You know, someone who would completely take responsibility of what they're saying about someone. You know, trying to get teased about it, and no, yes, I just sent that to you. What about it?
Yeah. I agree. No, in a way, when I think about this, even if I'm mad about this bonding system, at least there is still this implied canon going on, so I shouldn't complain too much, I guess. But still, it's infuriating to me. Anyway. Time to go to Ruhr. Not in the plot, I mean in...
It's Ruhr.
Ruhr. Ruhr. I really like Alisa's grandpa.
The typical Oji-san.
Yeah, typical Oji-san you see in anime and stuff. But
yeah.
I like him. Okay, talking about Reinfurt stuff. Shouldn't be surprised. I just checked on the guide. I'm actually on the last day before the end.
これが
already because you get 2 more days, but one of them is like a festival day, whatever. So, yeah.
Oh, important cutscene.
Okay, I'll leave you alone for a while.
やはり
大方予想した通りだけど、
こうして見てみると凄まじい規模の作戦になりますね。
状況は把握しているからこうなった事情も理解はできます。でも本気なんですか？あ、大規模な徴兵によって帝国軍の兵力は激増しています。現時点でおよそ120万、開戦までにもう少し増えるでしょう。
対して共和国軍はどんなにかき集めても80万。対抗して徴兵を行おうにしても先の選挙で政権自体が不安定だ。
加えて兵器の性能差に圧倒的な物流の差もありますね。飛行戦艦や主力戦車の性能差も現時点ではエレボニア側が有利。機構兵軍の存在も大きいでしょう。ええ、ベルヌ社の生産ラインが追いついていないというのもあるけど、それ以上に帝国はこの数年の積み重ねを全て戦争のために投入できる。そうなると2年前の内戦も布石だった可能性があるわけね。ええ、間違いないでしょう。4年前の我が国での異変、14年前の100日戦役すら大地の竜の遠大な布石だったと私たちは結論しています。
くそ誰が。その大地の竜を制するのがミルディーヌ公女の千のかげろう。共和国軍、リベール軍、レミフェリア軍、バイスラント決起軍、さらにレマン・オレドの義勇軍にクロスベル、ノーザンブリアの抵抗勢力。
それら全てを連携させる対帝国軍括弧撃破作戦ですか？
うん、その通りだ。
先ほど出たように我がカルバードの総兵力は80万人。そこにバイスラント決起軍10万人が協力する形となります。さらにレミフェリア公国軍の総兵力が8万人、リベール王国軍の兵力がおよそ12万人となりますね。
加えてレマンとオレドの義勇軍が2万、クロスベルやノーザンブリアから1万。完全に非公式になるがアルテリアからも3万が見込まれている。
当然両兵も投入するつもりだ。大小様々な団に打診、総兵力4万を見込んでいる。
それら全てを合わせると120万。ようやく大地の竜と同数まで持ち込める計算になるな。真の意味での世界大戦。
クロスベルの抵抗勢力、ソーニャさんたちか。
ああ、ミレイユからちょいと話は聞いてたが。
ノーザンブリアでの動きもこれだったんだね。ええ、帝国軍に組み込まれた元北の両兵たちの動き。
レマンにオレドの義勇軍、州兵たちを当てるということか。
ええ、そういった情報はすでにこちらにも入っていました。しかもアルテリア報告、必要協会の本山まで動くとは。
例のロジーヌが言ってた。
ああ、天霊省直轄の総兵長が動く段取りになっているのだろう。
無論帝国軍の技術的優位や結社の存在も大きいでしょう。それ以前に別個の軍事組織を連携させる難しさもあります。そのため 会合で決定したのが本作戦の要となる人事です。リベール王国軍カシウス・ブライト中将、閣下に千のかげろう作戦の最高司令官をお願いすることになりました。
凄まじい手を考えやがるな。
カシウス・ブライトといえば教団掃討作戦でも総指揮を取った。
おまけに過去帝国軍を破った当代最高の軍略家ですか。
やっぱりそうなるのか。
それを父さんも引き受けたのね。その作戦が何をもたらすのか全部分かった上で。
ああ、史上最大規模の戦争。莫大な数の戦死者に民間人の被害も相当数出るだろう。数十万倍。
そんな。
ああ、史上最大規模の戦争。莫大な数の戦死者に民間人の被害も相当数出るだろう。数十万、場合によっては数百万の犠牲者が出るかもしれん。
そんな。そうなっちゃうかも。帝国が一方的に勝つ展開にだけはならなくなるとは思うけど。キーヤ。そう、言うまでもなく最悪と言える選択肢だと思います。ですが共和国侵攻の真の狙いが2つの司法に関係するもの、そして帝国が飲み込んだ地域が呪いに侵されるとなれば話は別です。表と裏の連動。
このままでは帝国は共和国を飲み込み全土を呪いで染め上げるだろう。そうなれば最後周辺諸国、そして大陸全土を飲み込んでいくはずだ。大いなる一だったか。究極の存在を生み出す目的のために。それだけは避けなくてはならない。最悪の選択肢を選んだとしても何よりも世界を終わらせないために。
もとより帝国に端を発する話、賛成はとてもできませんが皇帝家の人間として了承しました。姫様。
これが今回の会合の結論だ。我々が集まった理由も理解してもらえたのではないかね。
その上で諸君らに問いたい。本作戦に同意するか否か、さらに協力してもらえるかどうかを。
当然相談すべき相手が他にいるなどの事情もあるだろう。だが時間がない。この場をもって返答をもらいたい。
遊撃士協会特務支援課、そして7組メンバーを含むトールズ士官学院の3社にな。
It's going well until I get attacked.
自分たち特務支援課はあくまで旧自治州警察の一部署です。各国の方針に反対できる立場でもなく、事態の深刻さも理解しているつもりです。ですが到底作戦には同意はできません。この事態を何とかするための可能性、あくまでそれを探っていきたいと思います。いつかクロスベルが自治と独立を堂々と取り戻せるようになるためにも。
そうか。
遊撃士協会も作戦に同意はできません。私たちは支えるコテ、民間人の安全と保護を第一とします。と言っても首脳の皆さんがその結論に至った理由もわかるから。だからレマンソー本部に掛け合って民間人の避難準備をしてもらいます。同時にロイド君たちと同じく私たちなりに他の解決の糸口を探る。それが私たちの意志です。エステルさん。
未だ行方不明者も多いため、トールス全体としてではありませんが、トールスの7組として改めて意思表明をさせていただきます。世の礎たれ。思えばその言葉が自分たち全員の根底にずっとありました。無論大戦の果てに呪いを制し、荒廃の中に礎を見出す方法もあるでしょう。ですが呪いは絶対ではありません。目に見えぬ大きな流れに翻弄されながらも抗い手をつなごうとする人々は大勢いる。自分たちはそれを見てきました。
As usual.
世界にとっての保険は必要でしょう。そちらは千の影楼にお任せします。ですが自分たちもギルドや支援家同様、第三の道を見出したいと思っています。呪いが引き起こした事件への対処、そして7の総国にどう向かい合うか。残された時間はあまりに少なく、可能性があるかどうかすらわからない。ですが一歩一歩踏みしめつつ前へ。
We also get more manpower.
それが亡きオリバルト殿下が目指していた道でもあるでしょうから。
リーンさん。そうね。
オリバルト殿下が目指されていた道か。
やれやれ、甘いというか。だがいつの時代も世を変えるのは若者にバカ者か。
加えてよそ者という説もありますな。いずれも枠組みにとらわれぬ存在。考えてみればオリバルト殿下は全てを満たしていらっしゃったのか。
そうですな。そしてその精神は確実に次の世代へと受け継がれている。
皆さんのご意思拝聴しました。千の影楼はすでに動いていますが、互いに配慮できればと思います。
作戦への参加は不要だが、できる範囲での協力はお願いしたい。情報共有や民間人への配慮などな。
少なくとも大地の竜よりは互いに協力し合える余地は多かろう。リベール遊撃士協会に特務支援課。かつて大事件を解決した英雄たちが何をやってくれるか興味深くもある。
恐縮です。
英雄ってのは重はゆいですけど、協力できそうなところはお願いします。
はあ、一時はどうなるかと思ったが。
厳しい状況も再確認したが、果たすべき使命も見えてきたな。
ええ、戦争開始までにできること。たとえ戦争が始まってもやれることはあるはずですよね。
ああ、それも7組やトールズとしてどう動くか。 教官たちの総国と合わせて見極めていく必要があるだろ
う。はい。
調子出てきたじゃねえか。
まあ少しばかり楽観的すぎる気もしますけど。
同感だよ。
今のって。
この声以前聞いた。
現れやがったか。
見食らう蛇が執行者ナンバー0。
カンパネルラお出ましね。
やってるみたいだね。噂には聞いてたけど、そうそうたる顔ぶれじゃないか。ねえ、そうでしょ。
ベル、結社の使徒寝台山中
公女殿下並びに各国の首脳方もごきげんよう。初めての方もお久しぶりの方もいらっしゃいますわね。
ディーター氏のご令嬢か。噂には聞いていたが、
今や犯罪組織の最高幹部か。いやはや大胆不敵な娘だの。
それは同感だけどね。
お前さんも人のことは全く言えないんじゃねえか。
やっほー、盛り上がってるみたいだね。
西風の旅団参上するぜ。
シャーリー、てめえ。
団長、ゼノとレオもいるみたいだね。
それだけじゃないぜ。工房本拠地の時と同じとは思わないことだ。
失礼いたします。
シャロン、チャールズ君。
ここで来たか。
先輩。
レクター。
よ、二人とも久しぶりだな。
お嬢様、皆様もご無礼をお許しください。
キュゼティーム。
あのまま枷にはめられていればよかったものを。
最後に僕から挨拶させてもらいましょうか。
殿下。
セドリック、どうして。
いやあ、久しぶり。アルフィン、ディーンさん、クルトたちも。リーブスではやってくれたようだね。
自業自得でしょ。エリゼさんたちまで巻き込んで。
ああ、これも奪い合い。総国と同じというわけだ。今回の件はオズボーン閣下から僕に一任されていてね。千の影楼の合意をことほぐ意味でも念入りに挨拶させてもらいますよ。
今のはハッキング。ええ、結社ご得意のアストラルコードの介入システムかと。ベルと道化師の仕業ね。
だとしたらかなりまずい状況みたい
だね。うん、来るよ。これって
まさか帝国の飛行艦隊か。
いや違う。
こちらブリッジ、緊急連絡します。9時方向からシンクの飛行艇が8隻接近。その後方には280アーチ級の巨大飛行船を確認。
そいつだ。
まさかリベールの異変で現れた。
ええ。
Oh, the super avenged version of Astro's
史上最大の戦闘飛行空母。赤の箱舟グロリアスよ。
Gotta love how Sharon pulls up a Kiryu here. She looks down like, how did it come to this? You know, like the vertical point install screen. When Nishiki and Kiryu walk past each other.
Yeah.
The one to the right and the one to the left. Even the way from where they're working shows the game. I mean, Kiryu walking toward the right means he walking the, let's say, the right path, and Nishiki going in the opposite way, showing like he goes against first against him and against what he did before.
Yep.
必ずにてっぺんにされる。Vertical point, feel the force.
君と俺との関係についても、ああ、出たらぞ。
Lol. I don't think she's that good.
Who? What?
Muse. Lol, yeah, I saw her first morning event and it was ridiculous. Indeed. Let's go, Alisa. Let's go, Alisa.
Win is flat out asking about their relationship. I was not expecting that. Never mind though. We?
それでは行くとしようか。
兄様、皆さん、ご武運を。くれぐれも気をつけてね。ちょっと聞いてないんだけど。でもまたとないスクープのチャンス。勝手な行動は慎んでください。
エステルたち、ロイド君たち、それにリーンたちもよろしく頼んだぞ。
うん。
ええ、お任せを。
さあ、行くとしましょうか。現在、結社の強化両兵部隊と赤い星座が突入しているようです。
星座はやばいな。戦撃ってのが出張ってそうだ。
強化両兵はギルバートたちか。連度はともかく人形兵器は厄介ね。あの程度の小物ごとき返り討ちにして差し上げますわ。
アッシュ、 クルト君も改めてよろしく頼む。
任せろよ。了解です。殿下を止めるためにも。
ユーナちゃん、アルテナさんも改めてよろしくね。はい、エリー先輩、最善を尽くします。
それではこれより三者合同ミッションを開始する。 A チームはウゲ、 B チームはサゲンだ。
現在地は仮想後方エリア。それぞれ侵入者を迎撃しつつ上層後方甲板を目指してくれ。
Lloyd carrying his balls. Even if he's not protag, he's still leading.
こんな機会が訪れるなんてな。よろしく頼むぞ、リン。
Ah, finally! And yes, Crimson. That's what we were saying about Yuna. She feels like she is the biggest SSS fan, and yet we never saw any clues about her existence in those games. And she just popped out and she just woke up and poof, she knows everyone.
Yep, she just popped up and always existed all of a sudden. Oh, I'm the biggest fan, I know everyone.
Yep. Because yes, Crimson was saying anyone finally sent their address to Yuna like she was part of 0 Hour games, even though we never see her in them. Yep. That's what's missed about her character.
Yeah. Honestly, I think it's a pretty big mistake, if I'm being honest. In a world-building series.
It is.
And to me, what's almost funny is that Yuna is really in the foreground, you know, on illustrations, like they're trying to make her look like pro-tag material and all of that. And yeah. She doesn't really have anything. Yeah. She doesn't really have anything. She doesn't have a past, an interesting past. She doesn't have a role in anything. She's just there. And she's never been there to begin with, but then all of a sudden she always existed. Whatever, it's just so, as we said.
Yeah, indeed.
That's one of the complaints we have about this game. Because I like Yuna, it's not the problem, but her existence itself is kind of a, you know, I mean, I don't know how to put it, but you get my point.
Yes.
Yes.
It's the strange city. Boo, I can't even use Dora though. Yeah, she's very likable, but her existence before is the clear mistake they made with her.
Yeah, she never existed. You can go back to 0 and Ao and you will never ever find any trace of existence of Yuna. She does not exist. And then all of a sudden, she's always been there, she knows everybody, she's like the biggest fan of the SSS, she like, oh yeah, Yuna, how you doing? It's been so long. And you're just like, what?
Do I know you, girl?
Yeah, exactly. I think it's a big mistake. She should at least have been an NPC or something in 0 and Ao, but she's not. She never existed, so big mistake there.
Hey.
But then again, I like Yuna. I think she's nice. She's like, you know, she's Genki and, you know, I don't know, full of energy and blah blah blah. Yeah, of course.
They likely did that, and that's we clearly feel it, that they made her after creating Crossbelt.
Yeah, she is an afterthought. She clearly is an afterthought. To me it sounded like we need a younger Lisa equivalent in the new team, and that's what they did. except she doesn't really have any background or, you know, important role in this series. They don't even have character arc if you think about it. Because there's nothing to be resolved. They're just there. At least you know. Ash does have some sort of character arc.
Yep.
Use it too, I guess.
What do you mean though?
Correct.
I don't really get what you're doing.
Oh, you mean what I'm saying?
Nah, what Crimson is saying. I don't really get it.
Oh, okay. Let me check.
Develop, please, because I'm not really getting what you're getting at. I can't find out personally at this relation because so much because ago. You like to go to specifically for both Steve to offer a perspective on the side to Arizona. You mean to offer a cross-billion perspective to Erebonia? I see. Sort of, then, yeah.
Yeah, sort of. I get where
Yeah, same.
although this does not really explain or solve the issue with Yuna.
Indeed.
That is true. It doesn't solve anything in any way, but it is true. In fact, we all knew that. Oh shit, I did some mistake. Whatever, it's fine.
Indeed. Indeed, she acts plainly open about that. And when they were talking about Lisha being in, she was like, "Oh my God, she is in? What the fuck?" She acts like she knows everything about the game that happened before, even though she wasn't there.
Yeah. Exactly, yeah. That is the biggest issue with Yuna.
And
I'm surprised no one has talked about this.
Yeah, and the most what the fuck reaction you could get from it is that she acts she acts like they were very long time friends, and that's the real bother.
Indeed.
Oh wow. Lloyd, please.
What? What's wrong with Lloyd?
He just randomly got stunned.
Ah, okay.
の捜査官魂見せてもらったよそちらこそまた腕を上げたな
やったぞ
Yeah, that's the party the game forces you. The other party is female only.
In fact, they joke about it. You'll see the enemies joke about it. Like, oh, you separated males and females. That's kind of funny.
You know, even in intermission, I saw some commentaries about they put Sarah in the male group because male aren't that good. Just like Pantagruel.
The legend of bandanas.
So what are their orders? Break damage, okay. CP, that's good.
Oh my god, this is so sweet. It gives me even more diabetes. I love this.
Even with
Don't
Alisa?
mind me. Yeah. Though Rin is confused even more now because of the fact that it's going well, but at the same time they're supposedly on a break. So I'm with you, Rin. I'm confused too.
大したもんだぜいやまだまだ未熟さよし掴んだ
If you want to know why, it's because she even says she doesn't want this to happen.
What does she mean by want this to happen?
I mean, she said she wants to hope that things will go well between the two of them, like with their relationship.
Oh,
Basically, Rin said, can I she was talking about, you know, lights and hope and all that stuff for the war and everything. And Rin says, "Can I also hope, you know, for our relationship?" And that's when she said, you know, she held his hand and said, you know, that. So
It's okay now. We can fuck.
basically, I guess. I mean, she does say something along those lines at the end of the game. She's the only girl to say that, actually.
I love burning hearts.
Show me your burning sword, Rin.
Nah, it's Lloyd's craft. I love it. You know, where he powers up.
I just love that. Lloyd is so awesome.
Yeah, bruh. In Zero and AO, he was going so ham when he was using Burning Heart. It's so funny. he will probably get back, but I don't really care about English voice acting.
You know what's weird, Kev?
What?
Altina has a little heart on her events.
Yes, but she isn't a waifu.
Yeah. Yeah, I know, but it's kind of weird to see that because knowing the situation. I guess it just means. I guess it's just being a female automatically puts a heart. No, it doesn't actually.
Nah, it's like I said, it means it's a trigger.
Family love, I guess.
Indeed.
お前が2年前お姫様と逃避行した道だね。ああ、さっき話していた。
やるな。
い
や、お助けしただけ
About the voice acting, that's something I do not understand. But again, we're not English speakers natively, obviously, so we don't feel attached to the language, I guess.
Yep.
To me, I just dislike it because objectively, it is inferior. I mean, in the sense that you lose the Japanese aspect of it in the translation. But anyway, let's just not get into that. But Shanshipok did a decent job. I like the guy. He's pretty decent. I would say half the cast was decent, and the other half was not very good. And Blue Blanc! There is no way we would be able to enjoy this dub because of the butchering that is, that's, you know, yeah. So bad. I would say the opposite. So it's kind of strange, but to me the emotion is not the same in the English one compared to the Japanese one. Because the Japanese have this tendency of exaggerating. As the ones in the anime, you know, seiyus stuff. And that's kind of part of their culture, so to me, saying that is kind of, to be honest, it's kind of ironic, but anyway. The English dub seems pretty flat to me in comparison.
Some characters were a mistake.
Yeah, some characters were really badly executed, let's say. I mean, the execution... the direction, I guess, badly directed is a better word to, because I'm not gonna blame the actors, and also they absolutely destroyed Elisa with that voice actress. I'm sorry, that's just not working. Trying to sound cute like that, it just makes it's just weird. In fact, I'm pretty sure a lot of people hate Elisa in English because of the actress, to be honest. She sounds annoying as hell. Compared to Yui Horie, that's just an insult, to be honest. Not at all. Yui Horie has a more serious tone, and you know, the usual very soft tone she uses from her voice, while whatever her name is really focusing on trying to sound cute and almost arrogant in a way, which is a really strange mix. And even the emotion, like in Rule, for example, when you have that heart-to-heart event with Rin and Anissa, like the way she reacts, like she's like, "Ugh," you know, and in Japanese she's like, you know, with that voice like rising, like, you know, that cute voice rising, like she's embarrassed. And in English, it just sounds like someone stole her sandwich or something. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, but I have countless examples to prove that, not prove, I mean, but to show that I'm just not happy with the English dub. And let's not talk about, again, Blue Blanc, which is, oh my god. The Japanese at least tried pronouncing French somewhat correctly, you know, based on the limitations of Japanese, but in English, even my friend, my American friend, that I shall not name, he can pronounce French even though he doesn't know any French at all. And he can say Bleu Blanc no problem. And yet, they didn't even try in the English dub, like they just did it like, oh, it's just not natural. I did talk about it with the director responsible for the voice acting, Brittany, I believe. And she responded saying, it doesn't sound natural in English, which is stupid. But yeah, it's not natural to them, so let's just go this way.
We're not talking about the way he's talking, but the way they talk about him.
Yeah.
No, the way they name him, because he did a good job. The actor did a good job capturing the character, in my opinion.
The whole thing about Bleu Blanc is that he's the name itself is based on French, I guess, like refined French, you know, the whole whatever stereotype, and because he loves beauty and all that stuff, and the way he pronounces his own name and everything. It's so lazy and half-assed, it makes it really, kind of breaks it for me, you know? It's like if I was speaking English with my really heavy French accent just because I'm lazy and say it's not natural, I feel like it's, you know, especially if it's a part of your character, it's kind of weird, you know? Especially if the seiyus do it, why not the English voice actors? I'm sure they can do it. German, it's actually just as bad, because you don't say Schwarze, you say Schwarze. I should know, German is one of my official languages in my country. We speak French, German, and Dutch in Belgium. In fact, I did talk about it with Brittany as well, about the German. And she said that, again, it is not natural to try to pronounce it correctly. Therefore, that's what happens. You say Schwarzer instead of Schwarze. So in that sense, actually, the Japanese do a better job because they make the emphasis on the Schwarze. But yeah, the Japanese accent can get very funny, I agree.
Indeed.
I'm not saying it's perfect by any means, but you can hear that they are working hard to try and, you know, get somewhat close to the actual pronunciation. When in English it sounds plain lazy and half-assed, which is often the case. It's like the Atelier series where you boot the game and hear Atelier, which is absolute cringe-worthy. Like, why not just say Atelier? In Japanese, they say Atelier, which is so much closer. And yet in English, for some reason, they just make it completely... They destroy it all the way for whatever reason. They actually change the order of the letters, even in the pronunciation, which is very strange. One thing I dislike as well with the English dub, to be honest, is, for example, some relationships kind of, I mean, some words used in Japanese do not translate into English, so you lose some references, like, you know, sama and all that stuff. So when you say, when Elise says Oni-sama, that says a lot about her character. But in English it doesn't come out as, you know, broken as it sounds, you know? It doesn't really seem that way to me.
Yeah, of course we cannot translate it. We can translate the respect she has, but you cannot imply the feelings she has behind.
Yeah. So what I'm trying to say is the limitations of the translation itself. When you really want to take everything in about these games, you know, it kind of loses its, you know, some details get lost in translation, I guess. I guess when you westernize a game, you do alter it, and it just, yeah. Depends on if getting the full experience is important to you or not, especially if you don't know the original game, then I guess it doesn't matter, but it's a bit of a shame.
俺の番だな。
インディー。
深く。ま、相手が悪かったな。
Yeah, I think mixing the two in a dub is strange. It doesn't work very well when you put senpai and all that stuff in English. I do agree with that. That's why I play in Japanese. A Japanese game set in Japan, in Tokyo, to me, does not need an English dub. I've heard people say like, oh, Betrayals, it's like, it's set in a, Western-inspired world or whatever, so changing everything like that in English is fine, but even then I disagree, because the game is very Japanese at its core, and you cannot deny it. You know, all the things with Japanese culture into it, you know? There is a lot of Japanese culture into these games, especially Sen. So, yeah.
Lord, they retreated.
Yeah, they do retreat. They're like, oh man, this is not fun, I'm out.
Wow, Estelle. How do you say it in English? You know, the French version of the English version of Cambrai.
I actually have no idea.
Because Esther really is like this. She looks slim, but you know that part around her is really Cambrai.
To me, it's not about mixing cultures that is the issue itself, though. What I'm saying is, when you westernize the game on purpose, saying it's fine because it is set in a Western setting, that's where I take issue. Because then again, the game is very Japanese. The events, even the school life, the relationships between the characters. So many things, and yeah, so I'm not saying it's wrong, but it doesn't work very well.
Lol, Estelle, they put her with a lot of strength.
Yeah.
I need that master quartz.
You know, I heard about something from a friend, again, an American friend. I think it's called, those people are called, oh crap. I forgot. It's a combination of words to describe people that really, EOPs, I think. Have you ever heard of EOPs? English only people? I don't know, I forgot, but it's like...
I think it's English
really...
only, please.
Yeah, English only, please, pretty much, yeah. But it's, like the ones that really want, you know, that will always chill for, you know, English being superior and all that stuff, and I prefer English over Japanese because blah 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 and all that stuff. Like they always want English in everything and English dub please and all that stuff. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of that in the American culture, which is something that fascinates me. Because in French, I do not feel the same. Like I'm not gonna chill for French dubs. If the dub is good, whatever, it's fine. But to me, it's what works best, and I want to get the most pure experience when I play something or watch. An American movie, I watch it in English because I think it doesn't work as well in French. And the same goes for Japanese. That's my take on it. It's not hating on your own language or anything. It's just a matter of the media itself being ideal or not for those scenarios, I guess.
Joke chest was a mistake in my opinion.
Yeah, I don't think it's a good thing either, to be honest.
It's a cool addition, but it's I don't know. It's a wannabe something. I don't even understand them.
Even making an English dub your own, to me, is not appropriate because this is not your game. Like the editor, like for example Exceed, this is not Exceed's game, this is Falcom's game. This is made by Falcom. And to me, this is about paying tribute to the game. You know, this is about translating the experience to an audience. This is not about making a game your own because you did not make the game. This is not your game.
I think the prime intention is not this, but it sort of adds some personalization, some customization to the work, and I don't really care, but I feel some disrespect out of it. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's why I don't care about this.
That's why you don't care about what? The audio just kind of.
That's why I don't care about the joke chest, and the messages. I mean, it adds personality to the translation, but I don't know, the way it was made, it feels arrogant to me, so I don't care about it.
Yeah. Because again, just to make things clear, I'm not against putting a thing over two, you know? I'm not against... but let's take an example, you know Tokyo Xanadu? One thing that really pissed me off is all the Cthulhu jokes in it. Because it was very obnoxious, and it wasn't there to begin with. And I'm not against putting your own thing in it. But once it becomes this, you know, prominent and obnoxious, that's where I take issue. Because again, this is not your game. This is Falcon's game. And it just feels weird, to be honest. Kind of out of place. So, again. Although, to come back to Sen, I think, for example, Sean Chiplock, I do believe he did a very good job portraying Reed. I don't think he did a bad job at all. I like Sean Chiplock. So, I'm not saying everyone in the dub is bad, but the overall translation and everything, plus the dub, I think it's too much. You can see the person behind it really wanted to make its own thing on the game, but a little bit too much.
I get your point though, Crimson.
Yeah, I do as well. I get it because I was sent a few videos.
Look at Resident Evil. Look at Resident Evil. I mean, Biohazard.
Yeah. But yeah, I heard some really atrocious English dubs, so I'm not saying it's bad. I'm really not saying it's bad at all. In fact, it's pretty good, and I'm sure it's above average when it comes to English dubs. What I'm saying is, it cannot be as good or better than the Japanese, objectively speaking. Now, if you enjoy it more, that's your thing. I understand. This is subjective. But let's not, you know, mix subjective and objective together. But man, I heard some stupid excuses for dub, let's call them EOPs, like saying, oh, I hate reading. That one is just pathetic. I hate reading. Just why? Even I am pretty much blind, almost, and even I make an effort and try to read as much as I can, even if it destroys my eyes. Being so lazy as to say that is amazing to me. And I've seen it so many times. That's what's sad about it. But I heard Americans are like that, some of them anyway. According to an American friend, whether it's true or not, I don't know.
Well, indeed.
Yeah, that is true, I agree. You see, this is what I mean exactly with Clouds in the Sky. Like people saying, "Oh, reading is so boring. It's too much effort." And I've seen a lot of EOPs using that as an argument, which to me is just infuriating. But yeah, Shanchi Block is definitely very good at highlighting Reen's funny side. Although I will say that Koki Uchiyama does a better job at displaying Reen's soft side, like, you know, caring, affectionate side with his voice. Because believe it or not, I'm very familiar with Japanese. Like, I can understand 90% of the game vocally. Like, I'm pretty decent. I can actually understand Japanese conversation just fine. But talking Japanese is a little bit difficult. I'm not used to it. I've had lessons. A blind friend of mine from a rehab center for blind people sent me some audio, the full audio course in French for Japanese, like English. Me talk good tonight. I'm getting tired, but yeah, Japanese course. So yeah, it's kind of, I guess, they even out. Balance is out, I should say. Yeah, that's why I'm very, very glad that the Japanese audio is finally available. That means Zen 3 and 4, if they ever get localized, we will get Japanese voices as well. Because everybody in the world, aside from Americans and maybe British people and Australians, they don't want to have English voices, obviously, because it's not their language, and it's not the original language either. So why would you choose it? Again, from our perspective. At least mine. I don't know what Kevin thinks about that.
Lol, Ellie, please. It's fascinating how different the perspective can be, you know, from people to people. Because to me, Rin doesn't necessarily sound emo, he sounds more soft. Like, he sounds like a very kind person. Well, except when he's in emo mode in Zen 4.
なかなかやりますわね。どういたしまして。
Yep, have fun. I don't care about Kingdom Hearts as well.
Yeah, I don't really like. I mean, I don't care about it either, to be honest. He sounds depressed from Sen 3 onwards, though. Because if you played Sen 1 and 2 in Japanese, you would know he doesn't use the same tone with his voice.
He's more genki dene.
Yeah, just saying, man. I mean, if you played Sen 1 and 2, you would feel the difference. I mean, in Japanese. Because I sure as hell felt it when Sen 3 came out. And that's the point, is that Rin is dead on the inside after Sen 2. And yes, he sounds depressed because he is depressed from Sen 3 onward.
What should I do?
To be honest, the funny moments I remember are mostly not voiced. If I try to remember, but then again, Sen 3, it's been a long time, and so far, Sen 4, I don't recall seeing quirky, funny moments, really. But I don't know. And I guess the funnier ones are not even voiced so far.
Unless you played 12 of course you're on PC, you get the extra voice. Lol.
Oh yeah, right. The 5,000 extra voice lines nobody asked for, but the EOPs. I mean, why not? It's a nice addition, I guess, for those who care.
But
Although it wasn't meant to be there.
I didn't even bother buying it again on Steam.
No, not me either.
I'm not,
I'm
not even gonna bother getting it back on PS4. I played enough.
I will. I will. Honestly.
For the joke.
Yeah, for the joke. You know what I'm talking about.
Yep.
Plus, honestly, I'm not against the idea because, first of all, it's no secret. I love the Sen arc. I do. I hate it and I love it. It's kind of weird. And also, I want to support the fact that there is actually dual audio. So those are two legit reasons for me to buy it, and the third one is the joke I told you about.
It's not like I run short of money, but I don't want to use my money for this.
Yeah, we talked about it. Me, I think it's just also I want to guarantee the future of the series as much as I can and do my part, I guess, in the West.
Yeah.
Because let's be honest, if we don't buy the game, there is a chance we might not see the next games. So I just want to see the following games in English or whatever. So, you know, while I think it's a major, massive, ginormous ripoff, I still want to buy it because, again, it's, you know, for the future of the series, I guess. I would be sad if Trails was gone in English. To be fair, I don't think it's a matter of, you know, Koki Uchiyama being bad. It's more like he's following directions, and I guess the direction was that Rin was supposed to be depressed, and in fact we don't know how the English version will be, if there is one. Now, what would you say if Sean Chikok sounds dead on the inside as well? You know, just saying. Honestly, I can understand why Rin would be like that, because he's responding to the feelings of the others. I don't think he's being dead. He's just soft and weak, I guess, in his voice. But still very caring. I think the happiness still, you know, goes through. It's just not, you know, if I'm depressed, even if I'm happy to see someone, I'll be happy, but I won't be, you know, jumping and, you know, and screaming and laughing and all that stuff. Anyway, I'm exaggerating, but it's just to make my point. Because if Falcon said, hey, Rin is supposed to be like this, then do it like this. And I don't know. We'll see how the English team deals with it. I don't care, but yes, if you do, then you'll see. To me, my problem with Rin is not the voice acting, it's just Rin himself. Cat knows what I mean.
Lol.
Yeah. I swear, he's just like, he is so. I don't even know what to choose as a good way to describe it. I don't know what's the best way to describe what I mean, but you know. He's just neutral, like almost like a canvas, the ideal empty shell for self-inserts. You know what I'm saying? Not all the time, of course. In like the main scenes, he's like, you know, he affirms himself. He's like, yeah, I think this and that. And then once his relationship side of things, you know, happens, it's like he's completely dead and he's like a doll. You control this doll and you decide what he thinks or doesn't think. It's just weird. And see his reactions. Hence the we said, because of the reactions he has in you know, those scenes. Yeah, it's just ridiculous. You know, when you see Estelle, she knew what she wanted. She took all of her decisions herself, and this like disaster of a bonding system made things so bad that that's what we end up with in some form. I'm not saying I'm against harem, I just think, one, this has no place in a Kiseki in my opinion, and two, the execution is bad, like really bad. The game forces everything down your throat, and Rin is just like, Lloyd was so one note. That's for you, Kev, I guess. He's saying Estelle had good drama for me compared to Lloyd. Lloyd was just one note. So one note. I'm just reading the chat.
I don't get what you mean by this. But then again, my favorite cars aren't the MC, so I don't really care about the MC. I can't say I have a favorite MC.
Yeah.
Since I don't really care about them.
I would say Estelle, personally. I do care about Estelle. But again, the reason why I care about her more than the other ones is because of Estelle is fully accomplished. She is a full-fledged character that thinks for herself. She knows what she likes, she knows what she dislikes, and she takes decisions on her own. Now look at Rin. Like, Lloyd was already starting to go in that direction, but Rin is like full on, you know, ridiculousness. Like, what does Rin want to do? What does Rin want to do as a job? What does Rin want to do in life? What does Rin want to... Who does he want to end up with? Who... Whatever, like... There is no response. There is no answer. I mean, me talk good tonight as well. Ah, it's late.
Lol. That.
That's why I'm laughing when I hear Toshihiro Kondo say, "Oh, Rin is like the most full-fledged, developed, whatever you want to describe it. He's like the... I don't even know how he described it, but like, you know, Rin is a very detailed main character or whatever." No, I don't think so. He's so intricate and he's so complicated. No. He's just empty.
I think they were speaking for them.
What?
I think they were talking for them. Lol, yeah, Lloyd was probably a Marisu, but he does carry his team very well in my opinion.
Yeah, to me it's not the drama that's the issue though, because yes, there is drama with Rin. I'm just saying, Rin as a person, what is he? We don't know. We don't know what he likes, what he dislikes, what he wants. We don't know anything, because it's up to the player to decide. And that's my problem. That's why I like Estelle more, because Estelle has a full personality. She's fully fledged. Rin is not. You know stuff about Rin, like he does say some things, you do get to find out some of his personality, but it's not complete, you know? Because again, he was designed to be the shonen harem protagonist, and you cannot have a, you know, I don't know how to describe it, but you cannot have someone that, you know, makes decisions from himself for himself. I mean, yeah. And the problem with it is that the personality takes a huge hit because of that. Yeah, but the romance harem is so obnoxious in this game as well, to be fair. Because when you look at Rin, you don't really know what he is, as I said, and I'm not talking about relationships in this case. All we have is the stereotypical young man, I guess teenager at the beginning, that doesn't know what he is, what he wants to be, and it's still the same at the end.
ほんの挨拶みたいなものさ。第06強化両兵連隊長。
I like on how it's my stream, but I'm not even speaking. I must be silent.
You want me to shut up?
Nah, just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. We're talking about matters that don't matter to me, so.
Okay, yeah. But Rin is accepting all of this because he is the, you know, the kind man, the stereotypical kind man you see everywhere in those types of series. That's a very typical trait, actually. I don't think being generically kind is a good thing, if you ask me. But I don't know. I do like seeing his kindness, though. I think it's sweet and all of that, seeing him care about his friends and, you know, being so selfless like a billion other protagonists. But yeah, I just don't think it makes him any more. It doesn't make him more of a unique character at all. Yeah, it's not even about being unique, but just being. You know, having personality again, because this trait does not make you someone with a lot of personality. That's my problem. I'm not saying Rin is a bad guy. I do like Rin. I just think he's, you know, I have issues with him, but I like him. I just think he could have been a much better character, if not for these issues.
We all know best. We all know best MCs kill you anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Just kidding.
Because it sounds like I'm being just, you know, just bashing and being mean, but really, I really do like Rin, just to be clear. It's some negative, but to me, it's because it's wasted potential. That's why I'm angry, I guess. I mean, angry is a strong word, but you get my, you know, get what I'm saying, I'm sure. Yeah, again, like a billion other protagonists. That's a very common thing that I've seen so many times. Trust me. Again, I'm not saying it's a bad thing to be kind. I just think it doesn't make him more of a person that he is. It does give him a trait, but it is a trait. But it is nice, yeah, even if it's very common. You know, to be honest, also one thing I dislike about Rin, he lets himself being manipulated. If you look at the end of Sen 2, he's just a puppet, you know? He's just doing things like bad things, and he regrets it, he feels guilty, and, you know, makes you feel for him, but again, he just lets things get to him and doesn't really move, you know? Until Sen 3 arrives and he decides that he had enough with this shit. Even if nothing happens in the end, but until Sen 4. Whether it's controversial or not, I don't think it's very relevant at all. It's just the fact that he didn't stand up for himself. That's the problem. To me, the problem is not what he did, but the fact that he didn't stand up. Or whatever. But then again, just so we're clear, I do like his kindness. I just think it's not enough to, you know, make him a character like, you know, just as accomplished as Estelle. To me, Estelle is just a much better protagonist, but anyway. I still love Green. He very well knew he was getting into war, and as far as I remember, he knew that all that stuff that was going on, you know, he was sent to war, pretty much. So I wouldn't say he didn't know, he did know. Oh yeah. Doesn't change the fact that he was kind and, you know, saved people and all that stuff, and again, regretted it, but I just think my problem is he just doesn't move, he doesn't, I don't know how to explain it. But then again, maybe, you know, making mistakes is a part of being human, so. And it's actually one fact, one thing I do love about this series is that the characters are flawed and do make mistakes. That part of it is nice. Makes them feel more human, I guess. And they regret it and make up for it. Well, some of them anyway. What do you mean the hard choice?
Attacking
Is it
crossbow, I
about being
guess.
sent? Is it about attacking crossbow? Well, Lloyd did not let the country be occupied. That's not how I take it anyway. I don't know what you think, Kevin, but I wouldn't say Lloyd let this happen. Well, have you followed the plot of how even, I mean, if he did that, that was not the solution either. Considering what Kia is and what that would have, what would have happened. Anyway. Because yes, it was about saving Kia as well, but at the same time, rewriting the story is not, They did address this topic, in fact, at the end of Bao, with using Kia. I don't think sacrificing sacrificing the loved one for the sake of not being occupied is necessarily the good choice either, because you can save that person and try to protect your country the best you can, I guess, in those situations, and that's what Lloyd wanted to do. Plus, again, using Kia is not the solution.
Because that's the point Crimson. That's the point Crimson wants to point. He said that he chose not the hard route. He chose the easy route, like he would say that.
Yeah. Choosing the easy way out. It's like people blaming. It reminds me of something, but anyway, let's just not get into that. Yeah, but then again, he braced himself and thought, this is a problem we will have to deal with, but that was the only solution, because choosing the easy way out would have been the problem. With Kia, I mean. That is exactly the reason why people wanted to use Kia to begin with. To change the world, to build it the way they wanted to. Rewrite the story, I guess. Which is morally wrong. And that's also why he says Kia. Not just because he loves her, but because of what I just said. So to me, saying that about Lloyd is not really correct. And I'm sure Kevin agrees with me on this one.
To be honest, I don't really care. I'm focused.
You don't care? Yeah, I know, but you don't care about those arguments. You think whatever you think, and that's... I just like speaking my mind, I guess. Losing my voice.
Those are questions I never really questioned myself for, so...
Yeah, same. I actually never thought of it before, he mentioned it in the chat, but now that he mentioned it, I just think it's interesting to think about it and give my piece of... Huh? My phone is gonna turn off because the battery is dead, so just... Because I don't have access to the chat on my PC. I'm in the living room right now on my PS4.
Yes, but sometimes I think philosophical aspect force you to go beyond details that's unnecessary.
Yeah, I agree with you, Kev.
Philosophical
In fact,
impact.
I would say.
I think philosophical impact is only on yourself and not something universal, I guess.
Yeah. One thing I will add also, and that's not me that's saying it, that was Floofy, if you've heard of her. OMG Floofy, which is known in the Falcon community. I remember her saying that, you know, when you look at Lloyd, whenever he was in a pinch, all he needed was some pep talk, and you know, he would be like, yeah, you know, let's go. And when I see Rin, you know, he's just like, you know, he's not really, you know what I'm saying? That's also one thing I actually like about Lloyd, and he does, you know, he's more confident, I guess. He has more self-confidence. Rin is very much, he's afraid of everything. In that sense, you know,
he's a man in charge of himself, after all. So that's justified in that way.
Now, I'm not saying it's necessarily bad to have a different protagonist that doesn't have confidence. I think it's interesting, but I also think it makes Lloyd a better protagonist to me.
I don't think it's that thing though, because it's not like he doesn't question himself, but I think he quickly does the process, and he does what he thinks is right or wrong.
Actually, to me, it sounds like Lloyd is very much questioning himself if you see how he reacts most of the time. But maybe it's just that, you know, people see it differently, I don't know.
Ellie, please stop countering. It's not your job.
But yeah, I love this series too because of the details, and that is why I am complaining about all these things, you know? Including the romance, because all of these things have an impact on the canon. And the canon is the most important thing in the world building series, which is all about details. So yeah, there you have it. That's why Kevin and I complained a lot when talking to each other about this game. But we still love it. There's still plenty of good things about it. And I would still put it above anything else. Don't get me wrong. This is my favorite series of all time, personally. So
That's why I say he quickly makes the process. He doesn't question himself, but for him it's like an automatism. That's why you say he's a Garys too. But for me, if I had to choose to save either my niece or either a random guy, I'd choose my niece, not without a question.
yeah, I think those types of decision also, that type of decision should be obvious. I agree with Kevin on this one. In fact, hesitating in such a moment would be really bad. That would be really bad.
I mean, I should have put it that way though. If I have to save the president and save my daughter, I'd save my daughter.
which he probably did, I guess. But then again, as I said, sacrificing Kia would have been a bad thing as well. So I don't think that would have been. In fact, no, it's not what I think that matters. It just wouldn't be the solution. It's just a matter of choosing which poisons you want. Do you want this poison or the other one? And one is worse than the other, I guess, to the person.
Though, in the translation, you miss all these night moments he spends.
Yeah, true. That is true. But also, it's like, oh, I can get this poison, or I can get this poison that I can cure eventually. Which one should I take?
当然ね。まだまだいけるわ。各種ステータスアップです。レベルアップですね。
強い。こら、赤い星座を見習いたまえ。このままだと連隊長たる僕の評価に。ちょっと待ってくれ。
That's why I prefer playing the evolution versions, because you get the voice acting and even in the extra scenes, some of them anyway. Yeah, but man, keep in mind, we're talking about fictional, media. Right? So I think you're trying to look way too deep into it on this one. In Japanese games, there is an emphasis, often at least, an emphasis on friendship and, the power of standing together and all that stuff. I'm sure you should know if you played those games. So being, taking this decision again, while being optimistic is like, yeah, we can do it. We can save Crossbell eventually. I think it's better to think this way in that context, but whatever. I think it's going way too deep on this one, because if we think this way, then there are so many flaws in this series. I don't think we can talk about them all. I'm not saying we should accept mediocrity, but that's a completely different subject.
Don't mind me, I'm just thinking. The owner of the stream.
Yeah, sorry.
It's okay.
I hope you don't mind, I just...
Nah, it's fine.
I don't know. Well, I think it's interesting, especially if you want to take part in the conversation. But if this is the reason why you love Kiseki, then my boy, you have a lot of things to criticize about this series then. Like we talked about Yuna, for example. A lot of details are pretty flawed in it, but this is still by far the best world building series in my opinion. nonetheless. Because basically what you're saying is, hey guys, we can sacrifice Kia, or we can stand together and fight the, you know, the occupation, whatever. And what you suggest is that he should have been very hesitant and sacrificed Kia, which to me, yeah, no.
Can't let you do that, Starbucks.
Also, being realistic, I don't think it's very appropriate for this series, but okay.
Not anymore.
Yeah. In a world with witches and vampires and gnomes and dragons, I don't think being realistic should... I mean, I don't know. This is very fantasy. There's nothing realistic in this series at all. Aside from maybe the politics, maybe a little bit.
That's where belief
still
comes into account, in my opinion.
Yeah. I mean, this game has a, you know, in case you didn't know, this franchise has a lot of politics in it. Sorry, Kev, I was answering.
No, I thought you misunderstood.
Because he's saying politics, question mark, and I say, this series is known for having fictional politics a lot. And if you don't see it, then I don't know what you've been playing, but you haven't been playing Trails. San no Kiseki has a ton of politics in it.
I think I understand better where the hate on Yuri Lowell comes from now.
You hate on what?
On Yuri Lowell comes on. You know, the protagonist of Vesperia.
Oh, okay. Well, Rin didn't move at all either. He didn't really progress that much anyway. Maybe an inch.
And that's why I talked about Yuri Lowell in Tales of Vesperia.
Okay. Well, yeah, but again, that's when you said the realistic part. I do not think there is anything realistic about this series. The politics is, you know, it makes sense in its own universe, and there is a lot of things that are down to earth in this series. I agree, but it's also insanely, you know, it's a fantasy setting. You cannot deny it. It's very much, it goes very far, you know, in the fantasy world. He's evolving, but very slowly and not much.
And that's where his love for this character comes from, because you see him evolving.
Because there is not much growth in Rin, actually, I would argue. Yes, he is standing up now, but that's now in Stand 4, the 4th game. Now, I'm not saying it's a bad thing, though. I'm just stating the facts that he doesn't really evolve that much, and whether it's a good thing or not is up to you. I feel like Lloyd was not the same type of protagonist, though. The fact here is that Rin is searching himself. Lloyd actually knew what he wanted to do from the beginning, he knew what he wanted to work as, you know, as a police officer. He knew he wanted to, you know, figure out the murder of his brother. He knew that, you know, he knew a lot of things. He knew who he was, I guess. And that is the difference between Rin and Lloyd. I don't think it's a good or bad thing. It's just two different types of protagonists. Whether you like someone that knows who he is or someone that's just standing there and trying to fight his insecurities. I don't think either are bad personally, but I do think that Rin can be infuriating at times and really slow. But I still love Rin again. But if you want to criticize protagonists, I think, you know, each of them have their strengths and weaknesses, and my phone just died. So, rip chat, cannot read anymore.
And I'm stopping soon anyway, since it's almost 2 a.m.
Yeah.
And I'm reaching the boss of this section.
And what's funny is I haven't even done anything in the game. I was just standing here on my PS4 not doing anything for like an hour. So, I'm just too tired to start the chapter anyway, so I did a good job finishing the last one already. So
Indeed. Though I think in terms of MC, I prefer Lloyd because of his natural charisma though.
yeah, Lloyd has a lot of charisma. I think that's the difference. Rin is too neutral in everything, and that's what I dislike about Rin. It's the neutral side of him. Not the fact that he doesn't know, not even the fact that he's fighting his insecurities. I think it's interesting. I just mean the fact that he's neutral and doesn't really stand out in that way. Being too neutral is annoying.
That's basically me.
You're not neutral in that sense anyway. You have a personality.
Sort of.
You just want to stay out of those arguments like the ones I have usually.
Yeah, some stuff I don't care about. I don't want to get swept into it for dumb reason.
Just to be clear though, I just love having conversations and, you know, argue about stuff. To me it's fun. It's not, you know, there is no, what do you call it, animosity or anything, you know. I just like exchanging opinions and see what other people think. So that's what I am, and Kevin doesn't like that, so that's basically the thing. Although I guess the bottom line before we stop is I still love Rin. I just think his neutral side is annoying, I guess. That's my biggest issue with him.
But yeah, that's where I think belief comes into account.
Belief?
Yeah, because you know.
What do you mean?
What he said is interesting. He said that Crimson said that I think they're the same charisma-wise when they both do believe in something, but I like that Rin considers the situation more than Lloyd. And yeah, let's say that Lloyd is more cool-headed. By that I mean his beliefs doesn't shatter easily. and that's the current theme in Zero and Ao, the barriers. If you don't believe, you
get
cannot.
over the barriers.
Yeah, if you don't believe in what you think, then you cannot get over it. That's the theme of the game, in my opinion.
Yeah, Lloyd has strong beliefs, and that's why when you know the answer, like when you know what's the solution, what you believe in. I mean, when you know what you believe in, then the choice is made. You know which choice to make. But when you don't know what you believe in, which is green, because again, neutral. Yeah.
No, I still believe that he has those moments of doubt you are saying. But you know, they come at night. You know.
Yeah, they come at night.
The night moment in Zero and Ao are those moments when he doubts
when
everything.
He's reflecting. Yeah. That's when he's reflecting.
He's thinking about everything that happened on the day, what hardship they had encountered during the day, and what, let's say, not why it happened, but they are fighting against bigger force than they can. They're fighting bigger forces than they fought. Yeah, I agree with that, but that's why I say the cool-headed part, that by that I mean he acts before, and let's not say he thinks afterward, but he acts before and forget about the rest. He will assume everything.
Yeah, take responsibility, I guess.
Yeah.
In a sense.
But anyway, I'm stopping here because it's starting to be late. But if you want to have that conversation again, feel free to come back. I don't know when, since I don't program the stream. But look forward to see me every night, I guess. I mean, every French night.
Yeah, every French night, yeah.
Because
European night, I guess.
Because if you're in America, then it means afternoon.
Yeah. Yeah, Europe and America have like a 7-hour to 9-hour gap, depending on which side of America you are, West Coast or East Coast, whatever. Oh yeah, it's fun, I guess, to discuss things. But then again, I still love green.
I don't think it's a matter of taking responsibility. It's just a matter of acting after what your stuff did, I guess. And again, Lloyd by himself didn't have much power compared to Rin, because Rin basically is a Spider-Man. You know, a great power entices great responsibility. With Stan Lee.
Yeah. Yeah, because Lloyd by himself is not very, he's not that strong, or he's not built to fight. He's a police officer after all, I guess. I mean, you could say police officers are supposed to be able to fight.
Yeah, but he didn't have the divine light.
Yeah.
That's the responsibility. That's the responsibility Rin has compared to Lloyd.
Yep. Indeed. Yeah, he has a lot to learn.
Both are pawns to the same stories anyway.
Yep.
The end of the stream is just me running around and turning around. Anyway. see soon, I guess. At the end of the chapter, I think it will be in 1 month. Yeah, you won't feel any animosity here, because we basically understand what most people doesn't want to understand.
Yeah.
So you always be welcome to talk.
Yes.
Yeah, you're always welcome. Don't worry. As I said, we love.
Even if I'm mostly silent, it addresses me questions I don't usually pose myself. So
yes,
maybe it's time for self-reflection, I guess. But yeah, I usually. But maybe I'm like Lloyd too. Maybe I have strong beliefs, and I don't question my actions a lot, to be honest.
Neither do I.
I
guess it comes down, as you said, beliefs. It comes down to beliefs.
That's why I exchange a lot. That's why I talk a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, in my family.
Yeah.
Not here.
Not on streams. It's me.
Not on
it's
streams.
me.
Yeah. Anyway.
Peace.
Peace.